Hi you guys, my name is Guru Shakia and welcome to my beautiful channel. This is actually one of those videos that I felt I couldn't plan it or anything. I'm not waiting till sunlight in the morning or to fix myself up. I was just so I had the urge to get it out to you guys like right now as I came up with the idea. So this brought me to making a video about honoring the African deity Oshun. I think that's how you pronounce it, Oshun. Yeah. um, Basically, I've been researching this topic for part of my day, even after realizing that Beyonce basically paid her respects to Oshun in her video called "Hold Up" when she was wearing, an all yellow dress, and showing, the sweet and not so sweet side of Oshun. Um, but for those of you who don't know, I'm going to briefly touch on who Oshun is and how you can go about paying your respects and honoring the divine feminine. So yeah, so Oshun is a African goddess who is basically a representative of love, sensuality, and creativity. She is also relevant to your solar plexus chakra and your sacral chakra. So when you think of her, she automatically represents love, sensuality, creativity, the solar and the sacral chakras. Um, so she's always presented in wearing the colors yellow, or gold. And she's always portrayed to be this beautiful black goddess. um, and everyone just like admires her, and she's very respected, and things of that nature. And I think Beyonce played that part very well in her video. Like, if you guys haven't seen that video so far in her video "Hold Up," I feel like that's like one of the perfect representation of Oshun. But of course, there's many pictures online that shows Oshun with many different versions with short to long hair. She's just always represented very beautiful and very like respectable, honorable woman. Um, so a little background of why I'm so obsessed with this right now at this time in my life. I've basically been calling on this goddess for a little while now because of the fact that I am a sexual, I am a rape survivor. And a lot of, again, I already said she has to do with working with your sacral energy. I know she wears the color yellow a lot, so she has a lot to do with your solar plexus, but she also has a lot to do with your creative center, your sexuality, and who you are as a feminine woman. So I've been calling on a lot with working on her energy a lot by wearing gold. I usually wear gold bracelets or gold earrings, but I have to get more of that. I lost my jewelry. A lot of my hair, the fact that it's light like this, I feel like that's paying respects to her as well. Um, a while back, because a lot of you guys may know that I'm a psychic medium. I speak to this two spirit guides and things of that nature. They suggested to me that I should, wear more lighter colors. And at the time, I didn't know about Oshun, but they were leading me in that direction to wearing, yellow more, gold more, changing my. They were even so for changing my hair to blonde, because I noticed I feel very happy with lighter colors. And I do feel more of a sensual woman when I wear these colors, and things of that nature. But yeah, so I'm gonna touch briefly on, because my phone is dying. Hopefully, I just bought a new phone, you guys. Hopefully, I have better quality videos soon. But I literally wrote down 12 ways to pay your respects to Goddess Oshun. So the first thing, obviously, I touched on is wearing gold or yellow. So what this is going to do is get you in the vibration of Oshun. So basically, you can feel that love that she radiates, as if she, as if it's your own. So you can walk, on this physical realm, with your head held high, feeling good, and the warm feeling of love. Because she does play a huge part on our ability to love and receive love. Number two is work on your solar plexus chakra. So, I feel like this chakra doesn't get enough credit as it deserves, and I'm actually gonna make a video about it tomorrow on how you can open and heal this energy center. But again, you can do that by wearing yellow, by mostly by wearing yellow, which is very simple. Um, so number three is you can do rituals such as making a honey lip balm, because she was known for seducing men using honey on her lips. Um, a thing that I saw Princess Nokia do, some of you guys may know her, some of you guys may not. She's like a rap artist from New York. She made rose water out of pink rose petals, and just you have to look up her ritual online, like how to make pink rose water. It's not to drink, but more so to put into a spray bottle and to spray around your face and your body. And it was said to make you stay young and feel vibrant and things like that. And I know it's not yellow or anything, but sensual things like that are feminine, are very feminine things like that, to get us intact with our very sensual side. That helps in honoring her. um Giving thanks to nature, like I noticed myself, and a lot of these things are very intuitive. Even you might feel like you already do this as a woman, or even if you just want to pay respects to the feminine as a man too, you may already notice that you do some of these things. Like I noticed that I'll sit on the ground more outside, and I'll actually give thanks to the fact that I'm around nature, or I feel the sun on my skin. And it's very genuine. I just always feel like love in nature. Number four is playing in water. If you ever Google pictures of Oshun, you will always see her a lot of times in water, because she is the goddess of sweet water. And that's actually a really dope story I found out of, when there was a time where a bunch of gods and goddesses or deities came to Earth, and at one point they I don't know, something happened that they got mad at her, and they were like, "Oh, we don't need you anyway." And she left the planet, and she was like, "Oh, you're gonna see." And all the sweet water dried up in the land, and they, and she took love with her. So they acted as if they're so naive to think that they didn't need love in the land and things like that. And the world started going to chaos and shit, and the water started drying up. So I thought that was a really cool story. And some people believe till this day that she still hasn't returned, and that's why we have so much droughts and dry land, and losing some water supply, things of that nature, and why the ego of masculine energy is taking over. But yeah, so it is said that priests still pray to her to come back to this day. So playing in water, I feel like I'm naturally drawn to water sports such as surfing, things like that. But that has a lot to do with your sacral energy too, is being around water and healing that energy center. So taking bubble baths, playing at the beach more, even at the end of a long day, putting your feet in a bucket full of water, hot water, taking more showers or longer showers, things like that, and actually feeling the water on your skin. So not basically being more present in the moment when you are dealing with water, drinking more water, obviously. Um, and even things like honey face masks, going back to the rituals part. So making more beauty rituals, because she was a god. I don't think a lot of people give her enough credit by how beautiful she was and how much she did take care of herself. She took care of herself, because in the story, when she went away, when everyone acted as if they didn't need her, she was on the moon just powdering her face the whole time. She always stayed beautiful, no matter what. And that also gets, this is another step that I didn't write down, but it's keeping up with yourself and making beauty rituals, and even if we don't feel like it. Because I noticed with me and dealing with depression and anxiety, though, I lack a lot on like keeping up with simple things like doing my eyebrows, polishing my nails, wearing makeup. It can seem like a chore, but I feel like in order to be our greatest version, as far as even paying respects to Oshun and tapping into that confident center ourselves, is to look our best always. Our try. So playing in water. Number five is masturbation and yoni egg. So this is mostly for women, but again, if you feel, if this resonates with you, by all means do it. Um, this is this is for the women too who already don't really masturbate that much or aren't really intact with their sexuality yet. Um, but I'm thinking I've been looking into today investing in yoni eggs because I feel like that will help me bring out my sexuality a little bit more, and help me embrace my sexuality. So masturbate and be comfortable in your sexuality, like practice that more. Number, of course, that'll be a whole nother video because I'm just touching on points. Number 6 is love and give love freely. Um, Now I feel like this is something that I struggle with because I have trust issues so bad with humanity. But I feel like Goddess Oshun loves freely regardless of the repercussions, and that is why she gained so much respect um as a being. Now, she just gives freely, and that's how she radiates so much beauty on top of how beautiful she already is. And I feel like again, you get what you give. So obviously that's, in that as well. Number 7 is sensuality, touching, and massages. So again, she's a goddess or deity of sensuality. So making it a point to feel your body and like, because a lot of times we're so on the go in this society that we can't even feel our bodies. So we need to make it a point to do things that where we can feel our body, yoga, getting a massage from someone, touching ourselves with oils, things like that. um Number 8 is dancing and hip movements. So a lot of uh this is what I do also to practice owning my sexuality and to actually appreciate the divine feminine. Since I was incarnated in a woman's body, you already are basically a part of Oshun, and you have to pay your respects that the fact that you are in this body. So dancing and enjoying it and actually it's kind of like giving thanks that you were gifted this body specifically as a woman, and you show that by dancing and honoring feminine energy in that way. It's like you're so happy to be alive in this physical form, and that's how I feel like Oshun showed it because she did dance a lot according to all these people that I've been learning from on YouTube. Number 9, again, honoring women and the feminine energy in general. So, meaning respecting your sisters, regardless is if you don't want to or not. Meaning, of course, you never take shit from anybody, but meaning we have to stop doing this. We have to dull down this competitive ass attitude between other women because they are not our enemies. If you view them as an enemy, that is very counterproductive, counterintuitive. It's like you're hurting yourself. If you're hurting other women, you're hurting yourself. Always remember that. But if you're uplifting other women, all you can do is go up from there. And if you build them up, you're building yourself up. So all this slut shaming, body shaming, even the differences, I want to say the racial differences between like white and black women, for example, eventually we have to learn to accept the differences within each other and not be so competitive and things of that nature. But again, I'll probably make a video expanding on some of these things. But respecting your sisters, because again, it's the physical form. If you're a woman and you give birth and you're naturally closer to God, so respect God. Number 10 is embracing boobs, hips, and vaginas, curves, staying at a high vibration. So, again, uh, you can't. I made a post before that says self love, and self hate can't reside in the same place. So, meaning you can't be a woman and like some things are not like yourself. Basically, well, I don't feel like you can or you shouldn't. um, I know, like, I always had a problem with my boobs for some reason, like, but you have to learn how to accept your boobs, and if you have to do things such as getting nipple piercings to help you to like it, embrace your hips, your curves, because that being a woman is so grand. Like, why would you not be happy about it? And paying respects to Oshun is basically embracing and being happy about being a woman, kind of like Maya Angelou's poem "Phenomenal Woman." Um, it's a joyous time to be alive and to be a woman, and to basically embrace yourself is to embrace the world, embrace life, and to actually make a difference in the world that's gone so power hungry. So in loving your vagina, a lot of people aren't taught to love their vagina. Staying at a high vibration, so being positive, vibrating as high as you possibly can. I know I snuck some more things in here. Your third eye, sunbathing. So meditate, sunbathing. A lot, of course, is the yellow energy, warmth, and that feeling of love. Again, third eye, like meditating and closing your eye towards the sun and visualizing that sun's beam going through your third eye. Number 12 is doing. The last one is doing what makes you feel sexy. So really making it a point to feel your best and look your best all the time, because again, a lot of us slack. And if you're anything like me, even right now, I'm not. I used to be so good about all these things in the past, like staying done up or owning my sexuality. But believe it or not, I had people beat me down about, some people will tell you, oh, you're so conceited, or you do too much. And to each his own. Maybe some people aren't the dolled up type, but do something that makes you feel sexy, whether it's in what you wear or, yeah. So yeah, that's it, you guys. That is some information about Oshun and how you can honor Oshun and the feminine energy. But yeah, peace. Hope it helps someone.